Alright, in this video we'll be going over successive increase or successive decrease. That's in a question where they say increased and then increased again, or increased and then decreased, or decreased and then decreased again. Like we have two examples here that says 200 was increased by 20% and then increased again by 10%. What is the final amount? Alright, so you might be tempted to want to do 20% plus 10% to give you 30%. Now if you do this, you're going to be wrong. So the best way to solve this question is okay, let's continue. So this, to increase it by this, you're going to have 100% plus 30%. that'll give us 130%. So if you do this, you're going to have 130 over 100 times 200 over 1. 1, 2 will cancel 1, 2. You have 2 times 130, and that gives you 260. Now this is actually not the correct answer to this question. So the way to solve this question is, first you write the quantity, which is 200. Now 20% increase, that is going to be 20 plus 100, that gives you 120 over 100. Now times 10% increase again, that's 110 over 100. Now this is how you get the answer. Now this is going to give you 200 times this will give 1.2 times this will give 1.1. So let's assume you don't have a calculator. You come to the side and do 1.2 times 1.1. we have 2 decimal places, so I'll keep it by the side. So now 1 times 2 will give me 2, 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 1 is 1. So I'm going to get 132. So remember, I moved 2 decimal place, so I'll move back in 2 decimal place. So I have 200 times 1.32. Now when I multiply this, 0 will move this decimal place, this other 0 will move it out. So now I have 2 times 132, and that will give me 264. So when you look at this, you will see that this answer is different from the answer we got before, which is 260. So this is actually the right method to solve questions like this. Now the second question says 500 was increased by 40% and later decreased by 15%. So you're going to take the same approach. So we're going to have 500 now increased by 40%, 40 plus 100, that's 140 over 100. Now because it was decreased by 15%, you're going to have 100 minus 15, and that will give 85. So this is going to give us 85 over 100. So from here we're going to have 500. We're going to have 500 times, this will be 1.4. and this will be 0.85. So as usual, you are going to multiply these two. So what you're going to have now is you're going to move 1 to decimal place and move 1 here, that's 3. So you're going to have 85. Remember to write your 3dp so you don't forget. 85 times 14. Now 4 times 5 is 20. You write 0, you keep 2. 4 times 8 is 32, 33, 34. So you write your 34. 1 times 5 is 5, 1 times 8 is 8. So at the end of the day, you're going to have 0. 4 plus 5 is 9, 3 plus 8, that's 11. Now remember, we moved 3dp, so we're going to move again 1, 2, 3. So the final answer is going to be 1.190. So we'll bring it back. 500 times 1.190. So as I cancel this, I'll move the decimal point backward. So at the end of the day, I have 5 times 119.0, which is same thing as 5 times 119. So I could go to the side and do 119 times 5. Now 5 times 9 will give me 45. I'm going to write 5 and keep 4. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 4, that's 9. 5 times 1 is 5. So my final answer is going to be 595. So I'm going to have 595. Alright, this is how you solve questions like this. Remember, when it was decreasing by 15%, I had to subtract 15 from 100. That's how I got 85. Now when it was increasing by 40%, I had to do 40 plus 100, and that's how I got 140. Alright, thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so that when I make new videos you will get an update. Thanks and have a lovely day.